I'm very patriotic. It's coming home, it's coming home. The England manager should be English. Yeah, I agree with that. Harry Kane, no, he'd never be good enough to play for Tottenham. How wrong could you be? Is that what they're doing in America? Oh my God, the game's gone. What has happened to football? I'm Harry Redknapp, and this is out to be the consummate England fan at the World Cup.
We're going to kick you off with food, Harry. We've got dishes from the nations that we're playing in our group stage games of the World Cup. A massive thank you to Ocado for providing us with these British staple foods. First game of the World Cup is Croatia. How are you feeling about Croatia?
Well, I've managed almost all the great Croatian players. You know, I've been very lucky. I had them all, you know, Igor Stimac, Slaven Bilic, Niko Kranjčar, Davor Suker, Chaluka. Incredible group of players, you know, Pletikosa, the goalkeeper who played so many games. Luka's still the best player, Luka Modric, but he is 40. What a footballer, what a man, just professional.
Okay, Henry, if we could bring the first load of food in.
This is not I'm a Celebrity, is it, again? Oh no, look, you can't go wrong. Jam Roly Poly, I mean, you know, with some custard. Nice custard on that, sitting there watching the game, spilling a bit of custard down your shirt or whatever. I mean, it's Jam Roly Poly is the best. You cannot beat it. In fact, I must be truthful. When I came out doing I'm a Celebrity, I said in the jungle, they said, what could you eat? I said, I'd give anything for a Jam Roly Poly with custard. When I came out, we were getting 100 at least sent through the post every week. My wife used to feed the homeless in Poole. Even the homeless got fed up with Jam Roly Poly at that time. But I do love it. I just love a Jam Roly Poly.
That's brilliant. So yeah, obviously for the British, you got Jam Roly Poly.
Yeah.
And then the guys in the Croatian shop near my house recommended these widely. So it's like a chocolate and wafer thing. So I mean, if you want to give it a try, you're welcome to.
You know, I'll give one a try for sure. Very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does it compare to a Jam Roly Poly?
You can't beat a Jam Roly Poly. Marks and Spencer's Jam Roly Polies are just the best. You can't beat them. Henry, 1-0 to the Jam Roly Polies.
England versus Ghana is our second game. What do you reckon for that one?
Ghana have had good players over the years, you know, and produced some great players, but England should be too strong. But they'll be athletic, you know, it won't be easy. It won't be an easy game.
So for this food round, what we have got you, an English Vindaloo. For Ghana, we've got some jollof rice. What is your go-to curry?
Jalfrezi.
Right.
Is that quite hot?
So this one that you've got in front of you, you obviously don't have to try it. That is probably like the hottest that you get in most curry houses.
I'm going to try it. Will it blow my head off?
Yeah, well, let's have a look.
Yeah, it's good, darling.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's got lovely flavour to it, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the jollof rice.
Right.
Want to give that a try? What did you think of the jollof?
Yeah, it was nice, tasty, but I like the, what's this one called?
Vindaloo.
A Vindaloo, yeah, Vindaloo.
Do you remember the famous fat
Called Vindaloo, yeah, called
Vindaloo.
Vindaloo, yeah, I loved it, all them songs, yeah. But it's coming home. It's coming home. Great, wasn't it?
How much do you reckon a song like that does to unite a country? Like having an anthem like that everyone knows the words to and everyone sings, how much do you think that does?
I love it. I loved it. I mean, you know, John Barnes with his, the rap, you know, was great, wasn't it? It was, you know, you got it, but brilliant.
All right, and then for our final of the group games, we've got England versus Panama. Now, do you think this is going to be a repeat of 2018?
We'd have qualified by the time we played them. Probably rest Harry Kane for that game, and then we'll beat them about 5-0 still.
This is the next round of food.
This reminds me so much of the jungle, honestly. When I was out there recently, me and Jimmy Bullard had an eat-off where we had to sit there, dish after dish of horrible food to see who won.
Well, hopefully this stuff is less horrible than in the jungle. Yeah. So what you got in front of you there is obviously pork pies from England, and then on your left you have got empanadas from Panama.
Panama, I've never tried Panama food. Where's the pork pies from? Marx's. You can't beat Marx's. Anything from Marx's. What's in this though? It's not kangaroo's testicles or something, is it?
So one of them chicken and one of them's beef.
I'm not too sure. I like to know Marks and Spencer's.
So obviously it would be difficult not to mention USA as a round. Now obviously we're not pipped to play them just yet.
No.
When you were playing in the US, how did you find the crowds in the US differed to the crowds in England?
Well, I went to Seattle and we averaged like 28,000 people. We played in the Kingdome, which was indoor stadium, AstroTurf, it held 60,000. So it was, you know, it was a Pele, Beckenbauer, George Best, Bobby Moore, Johan Cruyff, everybody was playing out there at that time in the 70s. So it was a great time to be out there. We had a fantastic time, you know. And the fans were amazing. After the game, we'd had the Booster Club where, win or lose, you'd go back, everybody would have a party and make a fuss of all the players, you know. You could imagine doing it here if you got beat, walking into a club with all the fans, you just got beat at home, they'd all be giving you grief and booing you and shouting at you or whatever. You wouldn't dare go in there, would you? But over there, they were just different, yeah, it was different.
On to our final food round. So what you got in front of you is an American hot dog or a British sausage roll.
Oh my God.
And look at the size of that sausage roll, Harry, what do you reckon?
All right, it looks okay. Is it Marx's?
It is Marx's.
In that case, I'll have a bit. Hang on. Yeah, it's got to be heated up, innit? Nice. It wants to be hot, you know, nice hot sausage roll. I could eat that, yeah, watching the game. Nice cup of tea.
Lovely. And when you spent your time out in the States, did you have any hot dogs out there? Did you try the hot dogs?
When I went there back, you know, in the 70s, we'd never seen a hamburger shop. There wasn't none here in England. There were no McDonald's or Herf, anybody, you know. And as soon as we arrived, where we lived, we said, we'll go and find something to eat. And I had the 2 sons, me and my wife and the boys. And we go into a place there, Herfy's, and it was like Herfy Build a Burger, where you got and then you put your own, you know, relishes on it and we loved it. And the kids, every day we were in Herfy's having a Build a Burger or then McDonald's. We found, you know, there was a McDonald's around the corner. So we were great times, you know. But see, I don't know whether to eat it or play it. I mean, look at it. Look at it. My God, I get it all around me gob. It's cold. I couldn't eat a cold hot dog.
Is there one Americanism that should stay English, like sidewalk or?
Well, probably soccer, you know. Soccer, we're playing soccer. No, it's to us it's always football, isn't it? But no, I had a great time there. We loved it. We loved this. I loved it when we lived in America. I went from there to Phoenix, which was an amazing place to live as well. And I went out there with the last man to win the World Cup, and also the last man to score a hat trick, or the only man probably. I know Mbappe might have got a hat trick with penalties or whatever. Jeff Hurst scored a hat trick in the World Cup final at Wembley against Germany. What a thing to do. It's just incredible, isn't it? And Bobby was the captain, Bobby Moore. Me, Bobby and Jeff all flew out together to Seattle and played with the Seattle Sounders together. So the World Cup '66. And Martin Peters also played in that team, played at West. He scored the other goal in that win when we beat Germany, 4-2. So West Ham played a massive part. We had the captain, we had the 2 goal scorers, and they all played for West Ham, which was where I was playing with them at that time.
What was it like in England that night when we won the World Cup?
Great. I was in the East End of London, so it was. I think I was at the Blind Beggars that night, which is quite a well-known pub in Whitechapel. There was parties everywhere, you know. But the lads, I mean, I used to talk to Bobby and that about it, and I think they got a £1,000 bonus for winning the World Cup. £1,000.
Really?
You look back, £1,000. Incredible, isn't it? They brought a lot of pride to the country, and they were special. And as I say, the money was secondary, really. You're attending the game at the World Cup, watching England. You feel hungry, do you? Get a bucket of popcorn. Try your hardest to get a pie. If no pies are available, then you go hungry. Grab a prawn sandwich. I wouldn't get. I don't like popcorn, so I wouldn't get a bucket of popcorn. I could eat a pie. Always up for a meat pie, me. I love a nice pie.
What do you reckon, like the traditional football fan would want? What, like a proper England fan, what would be the choice that they would go for?
Probably go for a pie.
Yeah?
A nice pie, yeah, nice meat pie.
What ground that you've been to does the best pie?
Well, I've never had a pie at a football ground. When you're the manager, it's very hard to walk around the pie shops at the football ground, you know. It's really difficult, I promise you. You can't sort of go up and think, I'm going to go and the game's going off, I'll go and have a pie. Oh, we're winning 2-0, I'll go and get a pie and have a cup of tea or something. It's hard to do that, you know, so I've never actually had a pie at a football ground.
What about your favourite football ground just to visit? Like, what's your favourite away day that you've done?
My favourite away ground to visit was always Liverpool, Anfield.
Why is that?
Oh, the atmosphere. The crowd singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." It's the most moving, there's nothing like it really, is there? I don't think. Used to make the hair stand up on the back of my neck. I mean that really. It was incredible when you heard them sing.
Oh, Craven Cottage?
No, they were very nice. Craven, oh, come on, Fulham, very nice. Yeah, we don't need that. The next one, England are playing in the final, but you've already agreed to attend a wedding on the same day. Do you attend the event normal and check the score on your phone, watch the game on your phone, find the nearest pub and worry about the backlash? It's coming home and there will be more weddings. I wouldn't go to the wedding. I'm sorry, I can't make it today. I feel a bit rough. I've got a bit of a cold or something. The wedding would not happen. And if my wife put me up to go to the wedding on that day, whoever arranged this wedding on the day of... No, I'm sorry, I've got to watch the World Cup final.
Is there anything that you would miss England playing?
I suppose if my son's getting married or something, even then, or my grandsons or granddaughters, I suppose I'd probably... I still don't think I'd go.
Do you think there's any likelihood that England can get to the final?
Yeah, of course. It's wide open this year. It's not the best squad England's ever had. We've had miles better squads in the last 25 years or so. But there's not a great team in it. It's not a team I look at this time. Going way back before you were born, 1970, you looked at Brazil and you thought, oh my God, Pele, what a team that. That was the best team I'd ever seen. And you thought, they're going to win it. They won the final, beat Italy in the final by 4 goals. And Italy had a great team. Then there's been the Germans over the years. There've been the Argentina in Argentina. So there's been teams over the years that you thought, there's a team that stands out. This World Cup, I can't pick out, France, Spain, look favourites probably, but England's bang there. We've got every chance. Could do it.
Tuchel's made a lot about picking the right squad as opposed to the best players, and obviously he's worked with his favourites in camp now. Do you resonate with what he's saying there? Is it sometimes about the squad over the individual prowess of the players?
No, I want good players. I want, you've got to handle them, and I don't know anybody would be a bad. I couldn't, with people he's left out. Cole Palmer's a fantastic talent. Phil Foden, Bowen, Harry Maguire. I'd have Harry Maguire in my squad any day. I think from set plays, he can grab a goal late on when you're under pressure. You might have a corner last 10 minutes. He can come up, great header of the ball. He's always likely to nick a goal for you. So but you can't take it. But there are them 4. I'd have found a place in the squad for them for sure. Listen, he's picked the squad. If they win the World Cup, fantastic. If they don't, he'll come under pressure, won't he? He knows that. That's the name of the game. Right. The next one. We're going into the World Cup and England are out of form. Do we tell everyone we possibly can that it's coming home and we're winning it all? Play down England's chances and not expect much, or support Scotland? We can't support Scotland. I would like to see Scotland do well. I promise you, I would love to see Scotland do well. I'd love to see them get out great. They're football mad. They love their football. They've got a great following. The Scots will bring so much to the World Cup. But I think Tuchel was. He's told the English even yesterday. He's saying we're not one of the favourites. So he's already getting it in that we're probably not going to win it. We could win it, but we're not one of the favourites. And he was right. He said it's cup football. You get to the quarterfinals, anything can happen. Luck of the draw. And to be fair, England the last 10, 12 years, whatever, have had fantastic draws all the way to the final. We've had absolutely almost walked through the qualifiers. Then we play Slovenia or Slovakia or something. We played, and then unfortunately, when we get to the later stages, semi-finals, we play a decent team and we get beat. That's how it's been. This year could be our year. I mean, but I think he's playing down the chances of us winning by saying that, why should we be one of the favourites? We haven't won the World Cup since '66. Yeah. So we can't be one of the favourites, but that don't apply. This is a different team. They're all different teams. So we've got as big a chance, I think, as anybody.
So what do you reckon then? Do you think it is then telling everyone that it is coming home and we're going to win it all?
No, I think you're not going to say that. I think you say, we play down our chances and don't build up. And then when we win it, you're a genius. You pulled off a miracle. And the last one, it's your lunch break on the day of England's first game. It kicks off at 8 o'clock. Do you go for a run, get a pint, or get some work done? Going for a run is not really saying I do anymore at my age. I'll probably go and have a game of golf or have a walk with the dog. Get a pint? No, I've never drunk a glass of beer in my whole life, so I won't be getting a pint. that's for sure. Get some more work done? Not really. I don't really want to be sitting working or whatever. So really, I couldn't do any of them three. I wouldn't want to do any of them three.
Your average England fan. What's an average England fan doing?
I'd go for a run. I mean, it's healthier. Unless you have to drink a pint. I mean, I don't know. Don't drink too many pints because you won't know what you're watching.
You won't remember the game.
You don't remember the game. No, don't have too many pints. Have a pint, but relax and enjoy a pint, but don't have too many pints.
When it is match day, do you have like a standard sort of match day routine with your family when England are playing?
It's only me and my wife at home, so and she's not bothered too much. She'd rather watch Coronation Street or EastEnders, so I shall be watching it on my own, and that's how I like it. Me and my dog, he'll fall asleep, but if England's not winning, he gets fed up. So no, Barney the Bulldog, he's British Bulldog spirit. That's what we're looking for. The England manager should be English. Yeah, I agree with that.
How much of the people we asked do you reckon would agree with you on that?
75%.
Do you know, you're not far off. It was 63%.
We are English. We're proud to be English. We have a coaching system in this country where you have to do all your badges and come through the system. English managers never hardly get an opportunity to manage at the top level in the Premier, let alone manage England. So I want to see an Englishman manage England for sure. I do. I'm got nothing against the manager. I don't care if he comes from Germany, America, where he comes from, but I want to see an Englishman manage England.
If for whatever reason Tuchel had to pull out and it fell at your door and you were asked to manage England, would you go for it for this World Cup?
Of course, I'm ready. I'm flying over there tomorrow. Yes, I'll go straight away. I'm ready. Although I think I've got a horse running next Saturday at Newbury. I don't know. I'm not sure I can. No, I've had a second thought. Sorry, I'm going to Newbury. I can't miss my horse running.
So, funny enough, Harry, we can actually say that 30% of Brits asked by Ocado said that you should have been England manager.
Back in the day?
Yeah, well, even now, to be fair.
Oh, no, I can't do it now. I've had it, no. I would love to have had the opportunity, but they're good players at that time. I think, Rooney and people like Gerrard, Lampard, Scholesy, what fantastic group of players. If you couldn't win something with them, they were saying wrong, When I used to hear people say that you can't play Gerrard and Lampard together, how ridiculous, How can you not play Lampard and Gerrard together? They've both got everything, their size, their physique, their ability to run, their ability to pass, their ability to shoot and score, tackle. They were complete all-round midfield players, the pair of them. Just sit someone in the middle, and them two is all the simple instructions you give them. When Stevie G breaks into the box and makes a forward run, Frank, make sure you just sit him with Scholesy, and then you balance us off. You're not both going to go together and leave us open. It's not that, and they're both ultra-intelligent footballers, so it wouldn't have been a problem. Whoever was picking the team really didn't make a very good job of it. Is it acceptable to throw your pint when England score? No, not really. Not acceptable to throw a pint, no.
No, so you were actually correct there. 62% of people said it wasn't acceptable.
No, why would you throw a pint over somebody who might be there and you're cheering and suddenly someone throws a pint of beer all over your wife especially, or your girlfriend or whoever, or over you or the fellow you're with, or it can't be right. No, I've got no time for that. Half-time shows should become the norm for football. Is that what they're doing in America?
I think for the final there's going to be, is it half an hour for the final?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the game's gone. What has happened to football? Oh my God.
What do you think about that?
Absolute crap, absolute. Half time, half hour. The players have got to sit there in that dressing room. It's soccer aid, isn't it, we're doing? Which is great because they're raising money, give you a chance to raise money for charity, for UNICEF. That's scandalous. I didn't know that. Everything is done to raise money and shows and half-time shows. But maybe it's a show for people who are not football people. They go to watch a show, perhaps. But this is the World Cup final. It's people who go to watch a game of football. The final one, Harry Kane is the greatest England striker of all time. Possibly, yeah. Couldn't argue with it. Shearer. I'm not putting Wayne as a striker, really. I'm saying Wayne Rooney was an incredible player. Michael Owen was fantastic. Harry Kane is the best centre forward in the world for sure. It's just amazing. 61 goals this year in Germany, Bayern Munich. Just a complete all-round player he's become. It's just incredible. I mean, I managed him at Tottenham as a kid, and you know, his attitude's made him what he is. He just trained after training every day on the training ground, practicing. Loaned him out, different clubs, club after club, getting experience. Leyton Orient. You speak to Barry Hearn, who's the cleverest businessman I've ever met. I loaned him to Leyton Orient, and Barry, you know, I loaned him 3 players. And Barry said of the 3 kids I loaned him, Andros Townsend, you know, Stephen Corker and Harry Kane, he said the other 2 could go back to Tottenham and play, but Harry Kane, no, he'd never be good enough to play for Tottenham. How wrong could you be? And how it shows you what you can do if you want to work at something, and that's what he's done. He's just an amazing player. And he's a lovely man as well, what a great guy. Hi, I'm Harry Redknapp. This is how to make a true dick of yourself at the World Cup.